It's official. We are now the fastest human to ever run Wizard 101's Unicorn Way. All right, what you're about to watch is the new world record time of 5:45. We had an absolutely insane run. RNG-heavy was with us all the way. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. All right, come back and we'll see you soon. All right. Okay, starting with something very obvious, as you may notice, we are running in classic mode. Alright, interestingly enough, most of the text boxes and load screens are faster during classic mode. There's something about non-classic that makes it lag. Alright. Early game is pretty easy, right? Basic movement, get to the first fight and get rid of every spell in your deck minus your imp. Alright. Thankfully, we got to go first. Ideally, in a perfect world, you need to go first every single fight and hit every single attack, which, as you'll see, is harder than you may think. Now, the average time to get out of here is about 105, 110. Right, lucky for us, we got out closer to 102. All right. Alright, from here you just walk into your next fight, trade out your imp for a storm snake. Now the worst thing about this part is that you start to go from 95% accuracy imp to 75% accuracy storm snake. And I do say 75, even though it is technically 70 because your wand gives you 5% accuracy at the start of the game. I believe it's like the wand of the 7 seas or something. We are on a roll. Alright, you'll notice I'm changing realms after every fight. Lets you instantly start the fight. And lucky for me, when I ported to a different realm, I landed on another enemy, which instantly started a fight. I no longer have to run to the fight. Sheesh. Now, here's where it really ramps up. All the enemies up till now will die to any damage roll that you hit. All you have to do is hit the attack. Now, when we get to fairies, alright, you have to hit a certain damage roll after you've hit the 75% accurate move. So it gets a little bit tougher for you. But for right now, we go through this long journey to Lady Oriel, who is located inside of the hedge maze at the end of Unicorn Way. Pretty long journey for us. If you're lucky right here, the fairies will be grouped up and you'll be able to skip through them, but you just go around them because they have terrible hitboxes and they will pull you from a distance. Again, if you try to go through this door not in classic mode, it takes an extra 5-6 seconds. And you really don't want that because you have to go through it twice. At this point, the run's alive, but it's still fragile. These little bone cages have terrible registry. Right, you'll notice I give a little bit of a pause every time I get up to one to make sure that I get it, and I spam, spam, spam. Alright. The health of these fairies increases. The storm snake has to hit 115. If you notice, it can hit 105, all the way up to 145 in increments of 10. Alright, lucky for us, we hit 135. Right. Best part about Storm Snake is it's very easy to tell when you're going to kill and when you're going to not kill. As you'll find out, there's 2 different animations for the Storm Snake. One, as you'll find out right here, where he wraps around his body with his tail, instantly hitting with the higher damage roll. If he happens to spit at the opponent, it is a 50-50 shot whether you hit 105 or 115. So coming in at 420, talking to Lady Oriel. Crazy timing here. All right, I still need to go first in the remaining fights, and this is where the final fight, the most important fight, comes into play. This is probably where most runs end, right? Statistically speaking, right? Going first 7 times in a row is what? 1 in 128, right? On top of that, you have to hit all your damage rolls after you've hit your accuracies. So, all right, last fight. And we've done it. We've gone first 7 times in a row. We hit the 1 in 128. All right, wrap your tail. Big W. All right, 1v1, baby. All right, we're coming up on 518. Record is 552 at this point, so as long as I don't mess it up, we're coming in clutch with the W. All right, this is where it gets really harsh. I have to hit 135 or 145. And for the W, we hit max roll for it. Let's go. 619 attempts. We talked to my boy Sarah Night Chant, and we finished with a time of 5:45, putting us in first place. Alright, y'all. This adventure might be over, but the journey is never finished. There are plenty of other speedruns for us to go after. We may even try to go sub 540 on this next time through. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along. Let me know down in the comments below if you think you can beat this time. Alright? Do you think you can do it yourself? Y'all have a great one and enjoy yourself.